If gun control is gaining steam in Congress, chances are Texas Senator John Cornyn is nearby working on a compromise with Democrats. That, according to the president of the Crime Prevention Research Center, Dr. John Lott, in an op-ed in The Federalist. The criticism comes as Cornyn became the first to announce his campaign to replace Senator Mitch McConnell as the Senate's Republican leader. And Dr. Lott, how has Cornyn's 2022 bipartisan Safer Communities Act helped to erode Second Amendment rights, sir?
The bill originally had provisions that would ban federal funding for any school that had any hunter safety or archery classes. When that became clear to everybody else, Congress passed legislation to remove that one part of the bill. But Cornyn had negotiated that to begin with. But beyond that, kind of an even more major part of the legislation is going to ban, it's being used by the Biden administration to ban the private transfer or sale of guns. Last fall, as a result of language in the Bipartisan Community Safety Act, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosive had put out a 150-page proposed set of regulations that would do things like classify almost everybody as a firearms dealer who even sold one gun. So what's happened is that by Cornyn agreeing to a new definition of what a firearms licensed dealer is, it's given the Biden administration to say, look, we're not just rewriting rules. Congress has changed the definition. And because of that, we need to go and look again at our definition of what a licensed dealer is. And they're using that to basically say anybody who transfers a gun has to be a licensed firearms dealer.
And so this is why you're raising this question about Senator Cornyn, because this is as a result of his legislation, correct?
That's exactly right.
And so for anybody who's a Second Amendment proponent, perhaps they would prefer not to have Senator Cornyn as the GOP leader in the Senate. Is that the idea?
Right. Well, I mean, there are multiple things in this legislation, such as the language in there that would ban, federal funding for any school that had hunter safety training, or had archery classes. I mean, crazy stuff. The rest of Congress basically balked and say that's a bridge too far. And I think people who are concerned about the government having a national registry are also going to be concerned when the ATF puts out the final regulations that they have.
A warning regarding John Cornyn competing for the leadership of the Republicans in the Senate from Dr. John Lott, president of the Crime Prevention Research Center. Dr. Lott, thank you for joining us on One American News. Sir, it's a pleasure to catch up with you. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you very much, John.
For all our viewers asking where One American News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One American News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.